turns your Mac into a Sony PlayStation. It plays a few hundred. It plays a few hundred of the Sony PlayStation games today, and I'd like to ask Phil to come back and give us a quick demo. Phil?
Hey, Steve. This is cool times 10, and the ability for very quickly, very affordably to take a Macintosh, my Macintosh, and run all the great PlayStation titles, just stick in my CD drive and start to play them. It's just a phenomenal idea. So I have here a Mac, and sure enough, no surprise running, is Connectic Virtual Game Station. Because we have USB, we have a lot of great new game controllers. I have a game controller that looks just like the kind of controller you'd use for these titles. And let me get it started again. So here I am in Crash Bandicoot. This is the #1 Sony PlayStation title shipping today. And with all the same kind of great performance, it's the kind of game my son would love. Allows me to jump, run around, use the same controls. And if I was any good, whoop. Now I'm so good at this that I don't have enough time to keep playing, or would run out of time. But there you go, working just like on a PlayStation, same controls, same title. See?
So, again, games. We are totally committed to making the Macintosh the best gaming platform in the world. And because we're building all of the core technology in, we're building it into the hardware in terms of the Rage 128 chip. So you don't have to futz with buying and adding hardware cards and getting them all set up. We're going to build OpenGL right into the operating system, so you don't have to load it. You don't have to depend on various drivers that you're going to need. It's going to be so simple for the game developers, but most importantly for the game users. So games is the third surprise we had today, which brings us to number 4. Well, we couldn't go through the day without talking about iMac. And I'd like to give you some information first. iMac, as you know, started shipping on August 15th, and through the end of the year, how many iMacs did we ship? We shipped a wonderful number. We shipped 800,000 of them. 800,000 iMacs. 800,000 iMacs in 4.5 months. Okay? Now, if you do the math, that equals 1 every 15 seconds of every minute, of every hour, of every day, of every week in that time period, an iMac was sold somewhere in the world. And we are thrilled with this. It's made iMac the #1 selling computer model in America. And we are very happy. It's also gotten iMac on the best of lists in almost every category. Best of design for '98, best Christmas present, and we are very honored that iMac has shown up prominently on the best of lists almost everywhere. Now, I have some fun for you because we just got back our December research, our buying studies of who's buying iMac, and I want to share that with you now. This is hot off the presses. So who's buying iMacs? Well, it's gone up. 32%, up from 29 the last time we did this in October. 32% first-time computer owners. These are the most coveted customers in the industry, and they are starting off with a Macintosh. 32% of the iMacs sold. And this is also up. 13% Wintel converts. So, 45% of the iMacs that are being sold are to people that are new to the Macintosh platform. That's phenomenal from our point of view. And of course, the other 55% own Macintoshes. Now, about a quarter, 25%, are people adding to their Macintosh base, and about 31% are people replacing old Macintoshes, which is great because they're recommitting to the Macintosh buying new Macs. So that means 69% of the iMacs being sold are expanding the Macintosh active installed base. So we could not be happier with these numbers. And they are very indicative of where we see the future of iMac. We asked a bunch of other questions too, though, and I thought I'd share some of the results with you. They're very interesting. We asked, excuse me, are you connected to the internet? Very simple question. Astounding answer. Remember, a third of these people are first-time owners. Of all the Mac customers in December, 82% are connected to the internet. This is incredible, and it clearly verifies for us what people tell us. The number one reason they're buying iMacs is to get on the internet. Okay? Are you connected? 82%. When did you get connected? When did you get connected? 66% got connected the first day. Okay. That's astounding. How long did it take you to set up your iMac and access the internet? This will blow your mind. 44%, less than 15 minutes. The cumulative total was 62%.